So today's question is the smallest subtree with all the deepest nodes. Given the root of the binary tree, the depth of the each node is the shortest distance of the root. Okay. So similarly, the depth of pipe is like distance from the root, which is 1. So return the smallest subtree that contains all the deepest nodes. So here all the deepest nodes are 7 and 4. So we have to return this subtree, the smallest subtree which contains these nodes. So simply we can call the DFS function. We can create DFS function which will keep track of that the depth and the subtree in which that particular node is. So create a DFS function, pass out the variables, create a node, pass out the node. So first in base case, if not node, if not node, we will simply return two things. uh, that is first depth and the subtree it is part of. Okay. So as there is no node, it will be depth is 0 and it will and none. There will be no subtree it is part of. So now let's calculate the left depth and the subtree it is part of. Left subtree we will simply call the DFS function. So dot DFS of node dot left. Similar way we can calculate right depth and the right subtree. So it will be shift dot DFS of node dot right. Now we will check the condition. Suppose if left depth is greater than right depth. That means our subtree is in the left part of the tree. So we will simply return left depth will increase by 1 and subtree will be left subtree which we have calculated above. LF, suppose right depth is greater than left depth. Right depth is greater than left depth, then you can simply return right depth plus 1 as depth will increase and right subtree. Right subtree. Else what will be the case? Both the side depth are equal, then we can simply return any one of the sides depth plus 1. So let's take left depth plus 1 and the node itself, because this is the current tree which have the that deepest node. So simply we have done with this, and now we can simply call here return self dot dfs. We need to pass out the root and what value they are asking for this node, this subtree they are asking. So we will call the only the return the element at the first index. Let's try to run this test case now. Yeah, so test case has been passed. Let's try to submit this. Okay, so our code has been submitted successfully. So thank you for watching.